I'm joined now by Andrew from UK Doors. So, Andrew, where are you based and what do you do?
So we're based in West Yorkshire,
Yep.
and we make loads and loads of bifold doors. One of the reasons we've come to the show, though, is to show that we're not just a bifold door fabricator. We make windows now, we make single doors. People forget that the aluminium product, you can make quite a lot of products out of the same bar length of metal. So we've got front doors on here, we've got bifold doors, loads of different colours. We also recently started making windows, and our next project, and we'll be gauging interest on it this fit show, but our next project is going to be moving into the patio world, we think. So, yeah.
Now, we were chatting just before the camera went rolling about where you source your materials from. You know, you mentioned Yorkshire. Most people who I know from Yorkshire are very passionate about being from Yorkshire, and that's something that you've brought very much into UK Doors as well in terms of how you source your materials.
No, absolutely. I mean, every Yorkshireman's a proud Yorkshireman. If not, the Lancastrian is generally what we find, but every Yorkshireman will make a big play of the fact that they're from Yorkshire. So when we set up, we didn't actually set up to just buy our products from Yorkshire. We just kind of got on a roll, and then we did, and then we sat there and thought, well, why not continue this? So our handles come from Brisbane, as do our barrels, who are based 5 miles from our factory. Our glass comes from Oakland Glass, which is 6 miles from our factory. Our profile comes from Aliatech, which is 1 mile from our factory. And there's not that many components that we actually don't source locally. It is important. It's great for the green environment because we're not wasting loads and loads of money bringing things up from places that we don't need to bring them from.
No, and particularly in this day and age when there's so many supply chain challenges, actually to be able to source locally and then, kind of wear that as a badge of honour as well, and then bring that to shows like Fit Show. It's a really good story. Let's take a look at some product. Now, I've already been getting excited about corner enclosures here, and you've got one behind here, this aluminium corner bifold. Just chat us through that, Andrew.
They're getting more and more popular. Yeah. There's more and more people doing them. Technically, for the builder, they're actually a little bit challenging because they've got to work out how to cantilever it and support the weight because there's nothing there. But technically, they're very easy to make, really. They take time. There's a process that you have to go through to make them. Fitting them is actually just like fitting 2 pairs of bifolds. It's actually not that difficult to do. It's making sure that the structure's right, you get them all level, you get them all plumbed, and you'll end up with something where a homeowner's really going to enjoy that extension they've just built because they've got straight out into the open space.
Yeah, and it does make a lot more space because, if this were a corner with a support there, then you actually lose a lot more space, so you gain so much.
You feel more enclosed by having that support there, but you're just getting openness. You're getting openness from it.
Can we see how these doors close and join together? Because I guess that's always the challenge about how you bridge this corner gap.
Yeah, this is the corner. So we it's 2 3-pins. Is this? There's loads of different combinations you can do.
Looks like a nice easy slide as well.
It is. I mean, this door in total here probably weighs about 500 kilos. It doesn't feel like it when you're using it though. It's reasonably light to use. Just the first half effectively is the same as a normal bifold. Lock that. That's locked off. And now you just go to the second half and do exactly the same again. It's just another bifold door. Oops.
And that is as easy as you like to get that, and that is a nice firm shut as well. I love that. I'm going to be having a word with my architect.
I don't blame you at all. You'll get my number and I'll make sure I can come and sell you one.
You need a good cantilever though. I mean, I think you're right, and maybe that's part of the engineering challenge.
All the way in there, steel going all the way that way, so that effectively there's nothing being supported there, because there's nothing there. You open it up and you're done.
So let's take a look at some other products as well in the time that we've got. Having a wander over here, what are we looking at now, Andrew?
Okay, so again, we try to make as many different products out of the same pieces of metal as we can. Yeah. So this is a single door. This single door is made out of exactly the same bar lengths of aluminium that we've got there. It's the same beading, it's the same outframe, same thresholds, same handles, same barrels, same locks, everything. What we've tried to do with this one is copy more of an industrial style door. You see a lot of the old-fashioned like metal style doors where they have effectively quite a lot of them will have a handle in there, but we can't do that with our system, so we've adapted it. We've got Georgian bar that's gone on there. It's got Astragal bar in between it. This is actually an aluminium bar as well. Okay. So I actually think this is the first time it's been fit. This particular bar has been fit in the UK. Not a Yorkshire product, but I'll deal with that.
I like it as a design statement, if nothing else. It's unusual, but it's very stylish, and I can see that fitting in anything from a more modern design back to even a kind of mid-centuries, 1940s, 1950s property as well, with the right decor to support it.
Yeah. A couple of other things. The window system. that is an aluminium window. There's not a great deal you can say about an aluminium window other than it works the same as any other aluminium window does. What we try to do is make sure that we make it the best way we possibly can. We make it so that it works, always critical, but it's made so it's sealed properly. We've got a 1.4 U value on it. It's as good as you can do. Just going back to the bifolds, if that's okay. Over here we've got another product, exactly the same bifold, same aluminium again. It's just got a transom bar in it. This is a piece of profile that lots and lots of people can buy, but they just don't. They don't think, oh, let's try and do something a little bit more stylish. This is UK Doors colour. I don't know whether it's going to become fashionable in homes all over the UK, but that's why it's that.
It starts here. You can get that colour socialised right now, Andrew.
Yes, absolutely. This is it. We will make it it's the new grey. Okay. So again, this is a pair of French doors made out of the same profile as the bifold doors, made out of the same profile as the single door. It's just making the most of what we've got.
Good stuff. Listen, Andrew, thank you so much for showcasing these products to us here at Fit Show 2022. Before we go, what are you most looking forward to this year? You know, the doors have opened, people are coming through, you're already in conversation with customers. It's good to be back. What are you enjoying about that and what are you looking forward to for the future?
Okay, a few things. We started 2 years ago. I probably met 10 customers. That we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers. We've probably met about 10 of them because we just don't get out, we just don't go and see people. So I'm hoping, I've invited everybody, I'm hoping they're going to come along and go, hi, I'm John. I'm like, my God, I've spoken to you 50 times on the phone and didn't know what you looked like. I'm looking forward to that side. I've been in the industry 30 years, so I'm looking forward to engaging with fellow people in the industry and just have a bit of banter with them like we do. And then new customers, getting people to have the ability to see what we've got. And it's good for them because they've not been out the same as anyone else hasn't been out. Just getting out and touching and feeling and communicating properly. I think that's probably it. I think that's the key to it. It's just actually getting to meet and talk and communicate with people. I do feel it's getting a bit old hat, the talk of COVID now and getting out, because we've been doing it for 6 or 8 months and we forget about it. But it affects so many people. It's quite nice to actually get out and go, and be real again.
Andrew, it's been great to keep it real with you for the last 5 minutes or so. Thank you very much indeed for having time to chat, bringing new products to the show, and I wish you all the very best for Fit 2022.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Enjoy your day.
You too.